I just want to put some information out there. Like when you have a kid and you looking for a school for a kid, you don't just put them in the nearest school or the first school you go to. Mm-hmm. You go and you check out a lot of schools. You do your research on them and you see what best fits for you and the kid. So just like when you go get these gym memberships, I advise everybody to go stay for a day or two. Ask them if you can get like a free trial period. See how you like it. See how you vibe with the people in there, the trainers and everything. See what type of regiment they putting you on, and see if it's actually working, and see if you it fits your schedule. Because I've been to a lot of gyms, and I can tell you it's gyms out here that's just there to collect money.
Yeah, they're expensive for no reason.
Yeah, and then there's gyms that's out there that really cares about helping people achieve their goals. Because when I was training, I used to stay in the gym for about maybe 12 hours at the day, every day, from the morning to night. I trained some classes, I taught karate, and that was my lifestyle. That's what I did. That's why I stayed 135, 145 with no problem, because that's all I did. Okay. I wasn't working.
To you.
That's and we had women coming in, and they was telling us about their journey. Like, I've been trying to lose 20 pounds for like 2 years, and I can't do it. And they'll come to our gym, and they'll lose 20 pounds in 1 month. So it's a difference. If you see yourself not attaining your goal, it's just time to move around to another gym, because you're not there trying to lose weight. You want to lose weight. You're going to lose weight. That's the mindset you have. You should have accomplishments every day. Should be no disappointing days. Like you said, if you walk into the gym, that's an accomplishment. If you didn't do anything, like you said, it's people that don't even get up out the bed and go to a gym. So, and I know at my gym, when I used to walk in there, like you said, the support. When I walked in the gym, and the people, they can feel if you're in there and you have a down day, you're not looking the same as you was the day before. My coach used to grab me with my coat on, my boots on. If I was snowing or wet, he'd grab me, pull me to the floor, and I'd be down there wrestling with fully clothed, with my book bag still on. Got to take my book bag off, and I'm fighting, getting dressed and everything, because that's the support you need. You need people that's going to drag you into the gym and kind of like push you, because they know you, and you had to build a relationship with these people.
One thing that I'm hearing, one thing that that stuck out to me when I was listening to you guys talk was the support aspect. I know for me personally, I was trying to work out at home for a point of time, and I was doing okay for a little while, but then I started to really slack and revert back to my old patterns, right? And then I realized that I was trying to do it by myself. And I was trying to do it by myself because I didn't want to go into the gym. Like, I was like, I can't handle that. You go in the class and people can do this, and, they just at it and the whole time. And I'm like 15 minutes in, like, when is it over? And so I guess it was a little bit of embarrassment that came with going into the gym and not being in your best shape. But I realized that working out at home was not working for me. So I just renewed my gym membership a couple weeks ago. And it helps me personally to work out with somebody else. And I like that Darwin was talking about choosing the right gym. I have a friend who lost so much weight, and she got in like the best shape of her life because she joined this gym. And I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Body and Soul in Hyde Park. I know it's in Hyde Park somewhere. But she talked to me about how there's such a community, and they really hold each other accountable for their weight loss and their fitness goals. So I can imagine that makes a big difference.
Rashad, I forgot asking you in Chicago. I got some gyms for you to go to.
What?
No, I got some gyms that I used to go to when I was in Chicago.
You got a few? Okay.
I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had just one. Okay, that's what I was asking. But I'll talk to Cannon.
Yeah.
So you can share them. Okay. That's cool. I need that. Rashad, what about you? Do you want to weigh in on this topic?
Sure. Yeah. Like it's almost ditto to everything you guys said. Yeah, Darn, what about that support? Like, me, like hearing all you guys talk about your journey and stuff, it's just, motivation for me. I'm on again, off again, with my journey. And, you know, the times I've done it the most was when I was with people who were working out. Like I work for the Department of Defense, so I work with a lot of people who are or were in the military. And when I really first started, like getting at like working out like 2-3 days a week, I was going with some coworkers. One of them, this huge jack dude, like biceps the size of my head, you know, like that.
Like, why are you on so big?
Yeah, he's like, hey man, come on down to the gym with me. We had a gym there in the office, so it's like I'm like, okay, cool. But you know, like you were saying, Ashley, like, you know, just intimidated, especially working out with people who work out a lot and, you know, huge and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, Darwin, like you said, like if you go with people who will motivate you, like, you know, he motivated me so much. And like, yeah, that support system is so important. And that's when I was most consistent, when I was, you know, working out with, you know, my coworkers, my friends and stuff like that. And, you know, like I said, I'm on again and off again now. So I'm trying to find a gym now. Well, I have a gym, so I'm going to start, you know, trying to get back in the regular routine. But also, I'm not sure if Ken is still on, but, you know, she did touch on some things that, you know, reminded me just of the stories, like, you know, just really, you know, how obesity, you know, overweightness in America is just a huge problem. And like she said, it's like it's a lifestyle thing. Like I remember another coworker of mine, like I said, her husband was in the military, so they were stationed in Italy. She said when she went to Italy, she went over there. She said she lost 30 pounds in like 4 months, and she said she didn't do anything different. It's just the lifestyle change over there, like the way they eat, the types of food they have. Like they said, you know, for example, like kind of just how in America it's always just that go thing. So of course, like fast food, quick stuff, it's just convenient. But she said there's like the way they eat, at least in Italy, but I know it's like that in a lot of countries overseas. It's like the portions aren't as big, and like you just take your time with food, like meals and dinners and stuff, and time with family. Like you take your time. So they give meals out, like, you know, it's almost like an event. So dinner would be like, you would eat 3 courses, but it'd be just smaller things with 3 courses. And they said they go to there wasn't many grocery stores. You go to the market every day and pick up food. You usually get food, which you would eat that day and get there. And everything was organic. Like it was hard to find processed foods there. Like here, that's, you know, something like that you talked about, like just the food education and stuff like that, which is something that I've really lacked on the last, you know, pretty much my whole life. Just like, it's crazy. Like it wasn't until a few years ago, like really learning about organic foods and like a strawberry, for example. Like it's like hard to find organic strawberries. Like if you go to a regular grocery store, it's crazy. Like I'll go to the store and like if you see organic strawberries versus non-organic strawberries, like strawberries be like this big, the non-organic one. If you're not paying attention, like you see the big strawberries and they're cheaper. So I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the big ones for cheaper. That makes more sense. But then when you start learning about, you know, what's in those strawberries and other fruits to make them so big and the non-organic stuff, and it's like, oh, like, dang, I was eating all that stuff thinking I was getting a deal, getting the big fruit for cheaper and stuff like that. But it's little stuff like that that, you know, we all got to pay attention to. And of course, like it all ends in self-accountability at the end of the day. But, you know, like you said, Ken, the lifestyle and just kind of the way it's set up in the country, you know, I think it's something that needs to be addressed because it is a huge issue.
My friend is actually watching the show, and she said that the gym that I was referring to, I'm giving them free publicity, but it's for the good. It's called 360 Mind, Body, and Soul, and she loves this gym. And it's in Hyde Park, Illinois. 360 Mind, Body, and Soul. I want Angela to talk. I'm sorry, say it again.
You better have them write you a check.